Hello, I'm Shihab Ratansi in Washington. Here are the main stories brought to you by Al Jazeera. Nigeria's President Umaru Yar'Adua is reportedly back in the capital, Abuja, 3 months after leaving for medical treatment in Saudi Arabia. The Reuters news agency says 2 planes landed at the presidential wing of Abuja's airport. It also quotes an eyewitness saying that an ambulance is waiting on the tarmac. Yar'Adua's absence had led to a political crisis at home and protests on the streets of the capital. Our correspondent Yvonne Degge has more.
Well, I'm hearing from my sources on the ground that President Yar'Adua is indeed on his way back to Nigeria. Now, I've been speaking to somebody very close to the presidency who says that he received a telephone call from Jeddah by one of the ministers, one of the government ministers of Nigeria who had made that voyage, which was clearly doomed because they didn't actually see the president, to say we've gotten here and we're being told by Saudi officials that our president is on the way back home.
Sudans President and Darfur's main rebel group have signed a ceasefire agreement in Doha. It's being celebrated as the first step towards a broader peace deal. Qatar, which sponsored the talks, is offering $1 billion to help rebuild the country. Officials in Indonesia say the death toll from a landslide on the island of Java could be as high as 72. Days of heavy rain caused the side of a hill to collapse at a tea plantation in the district of Bandung. Only 5 bodies have been recovered, and dozens more may have been buried under the mud. Toyota executives have been testifying before the US Congress over safety issues that caused the recall of millions of vehicles. At issue is what Toyota knew and when it decided to act to fix those problems. The company's CEO, who's set to testify on Wednesday, has released a statement taking full responsibility for the recall crisis. A Cuban political activist has died in prison after a long hunger strike. Orlando Zapata Tamayo died in a Havana prison after an 85-day hunger strike. He was 42 years old. Amnesty International declared Tamayo a prisoner of conscience after his arrest in 2003 during a crackdown on opposition groups. Those are the top stories. You can always keep up to date with the news on our website, aljazeera.net/English.